Grab the other pack. I'm not going to take either side. There's a lot of blowdown. There's no way I can carry a canoe through that blowdown without taking a few hours to bushwhack stuff. Everything else you're going to have to bulldog through. I don't like doing that. Okay, so first and second time through, I always bring my bags because if I fall or trip, it's going to be a lot easier to land on a bag, hopefully if I do, other than on the canoe. It was beautiful weather. Had to make emergency landing. So this is where I'm bunkering down for the night. Here and then now I'm in primitive. Primitive, when you're into primitive, the difference about primitive versus the rest of the boundary waters is if I'm anywhere in the regular boundary waters and I get injured and I can't move, there's eventually going to be somebody that's going to pass through. When you're in primitive, this is where I'm going. Back here, there won't be anyone back there to help me for years, maybe forever. Whenever I eat pre-packaged meals, I boil the water, I throw the water in there, I seal it up. Afterwards, I'll put it in my pot right here, and I'll add some more water. It's definitely the best way to go for this pre-packaged meal stuff. It's like a maze back there. Take a left accidentally, you're going up there, you take a right. You gotta stand up in your canoe multiple times to get your bearings. Sounds like I'm gonna run into some snow geese along the way. When exploring, you never know how far you can go on these streams like this. The types of weeds that there are right here and here, that's all stuff you're gonna sink really far down. What you need to look for is dry grass. Oh wow, somebody cut this. That's nice of them, huh? Boy, must have taken a lot of work for them to do that. It's a lot shallower. So I don't want to push my luck and get stuck because it looks like both sides are not able to walk. So this is where I'm making my port at 11 o'clock in the morning. Pretty late, but I had to get some fishing in. So, okay, second port. I'll be back for you. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna suck. Bear protection. Clap on the head. Make it a destination. Make it a destination. Went as far as I could in this stream. I have to cross this. Fortunately, need to make it over there. Can't make a straight shot. The stream goes this way, so you gotta be careful when walking through marsh like this. You always want to walk in low spots with water. Your brain tells you want to walk on the high spots, but that's just gonna make you trip or twist an ankle out here. I'm spending the night here, maybe the rest of my life. So I'm making over there, my food barrel's right there. My other pack is on the far end of the port. I always take my food barrel because I'm by myself halfway, just in case a bear gets to it. Then while, you know, nobody's there attending to it, then I can at least get to it before they eat my food and kick him in the ass. So, all right, here we go. Okay. Not normally this difficult. Ugh. You step on one, it's not flat. See? Like that. Moose always take the easiest paths, so they follow the streams usually. But you get the idea, we're here. Okay, so the end of this stream, it comes to a lot of bog before you get to the anywhere that I can make landing. So you slowly make your way through grass like this, and then you pull on other grass as far as you can. And on the way back, you'll have a little bit better of a path. But you'll see what I'm trying to get to. The only piece of rock landing, that is over here. Now, it's time to find out the best way to take here. Last year when I was bushwhacking a trail to make it to Starlight, I had to stop because I came down a lot too much blowdown. Anyways, when I did get down here without any gears to see where I was at, this is where in the video the bear was, right here, right where we're standing. And that's where I was. Just I'd reference that, I suppose. Okay, so there's a big storm coming in, very slow moving. And I have to make it through all this, and then through another whole thing just like this. Okay, made it halfway. You can see the storm coming in. We gotta set up my tarp, number one. Get the rain gear out. Oh, hopefully I don't take a wrong turn. Okay, I'm stuck in hail. This is not good. The water is so much higher than I'm at Blinker Lake now. The GoPro battery died about 2 weeks ago. I've been going through hell. My legs cramped up the last port. I've only pushed this far for a few reasons. A, I only have just this, and then I'm there. I'm at Starlight, where I've been working for years. B, there's going to be a storm tonight. I don't want to go through a storm here on Blinker Lake, and then have to pick up in rain tomorrow and move to Starlight. I'd rather bunker down tonight, which I need to get going, but you're about to see what the heck I've been going through. You have to watch where you're walking. If a moose walked there a long time ago, it's going to look like it's flat and you're going to sink down 2 feet. And if you're going at a fast pace, you're going to break your ankle or twist it. So. Oh. Starlight Lake. Made it. It's huge. Look at that. This is day 2 on Starlight. The entrance is over there, and as well my camp. I haven't found anything as for cut firewood, any old logs that have been sawn, rocks that have been burnt until now. Location poster, track indicates location of tag. I don't know what tag they're talking about. Distance indicated to something. But it looks like people just been writing when they were here last. 65, 61. That's torn. So that's pretty cool. Guess who's going to be the next one up there? Me. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Good morning. You're a baby, aren't you? Since I entered Starlight, I've seen this overhang. And there's another one that's higher up over there behind the trees. I have to investigate. Well, it doesn't appear to be any pictographs. I don't know why, but from looking down there, I thought this would be flat right here. Of course, this fell off and slid down. To get down, I gotta kind of cliff hang. Gotta slide down, right? But not too far. Okay, so I'm trying to make it to the top of this hill. This is the only way. I tried up that way, but it's a little too risky. So this is less risky, I guess. Make sure this moss doesn't slip out underneath me. If so, it's a little ways down. Alright, got a grip on the rock. Oh, I'm so close. Oh God, please be a moose shit up here something. If I break my leg, camp's right there, so it's not too far, right? Just gotta tuck and roll, land in the canoe. When you're looking for moose sheds, you want to get to the highest elevation, because when the bulls grow out their sheds, the options are way limited for them to get down to the stream, take a drink. So what they do is come up to the high places, lots of flat areas that are open with rock, with elevation. And they'll also stick to the shoreline. They like overlooking, like laying in places just like this, so they can see everything going on. And another sign of them would be anything about 8 feet to 10 feet up, broken off branches like that. This is a really pretty place to sit. You can see this is where I came from. That is Blinker Lake back there. Camp is right here. Best place to make camp in this whole lake, for sure. Flipping pancakes, man. Big one. Check that guy out. It's like a little duck inside of its stomach. So when you're handling big northers like this, not only do you want to wear them down, but you want to look where that wind is taking you. I mean, it'll come up fast. Big northers, if you don't fight them, they won't fight you as well. So if you just let it drag like this, more than likely, even bigger ones, they'll just keep going. But I want to aim. Oh. There she is. But geez, you were taking out my drag. 39 inches she is. All right, let's put her back. Oh. It's not huge. Oh, it's a walleye. That's a big walleye. Look at that. Look at that girl. 26 inches. As I caught the small bass, this big girl came in and bit onto him. All she's got to do is let go. She won't let go. Awesome. Oh, wow. Wow. She didn't let go. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, now she did. Huh. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Oh. Look at that girl. Oh, she's a big one. Starlight Lake is full of northern. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's all just for breakfast. 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 I like to keep it in about 5-inch chunks. You're gonna probably take 15-20 good whacks at it while spinning it around until it finally breaks open. Center is gonna be your driest wood and your thickest, that'll burn the longest. So let's get at it. Let's check it out. See how beaten down it is? It's more than just a beaver. A beaver trail will be thin and beaten down. It's been used a lot by a moose or a bear to come down and get water. Look at this. Is this caused by a moose bending its head all the way down? Because this would be like its shoulder height and rubbing up against this, or a bear. There's another one. Dang. That's torn up. Oh, no way. That's got to be, yeah, a moose, right? Jeez, that's a solid. Rubbing into that. See where the trail is. I can tell they walk along there. Here we go. Here's a trail. Look at this. Found a fish. Half-eaten fish. That's kind of fresh. The water is, I don't know, 75 yards up that way. See what other clues we can find, huh? Good morning. It's day 6. I'm still at Starlight. I wanted to explore all of it because I don't think I'll ever come back here again. Let me show you around camp. Introduce you to Steven. This is Steven. Last night we had 40-mile-per-hour winds coming from the east. Everything was okay until A had a strap break. Only on night 5 and this happened. And that's okay, whatever. Got plenty of other straps. I can finagle this large tarp in a lot of different ways. High winds. This guy right here came impaling through as I was sleeping. Oh, I always check for widow makers and dead branches and all. I thought I was good. But apparently I was not. I mean, I am, but damn, I almost was not. That would have came through and hit me any part of my body. Thankfully, to my buddy Roman, I have exclusive maps that show me exactly how to get to these spots. Nobody else has them. This is our map for this year, and this is Starlight. So I've taken streams that went, the stream doesn't show that big because he had to condense his map, but this is a lake, this is a lake, streams between. So here's Quartz Lake and all the way back where I started. So I have a lot more of a journey to go back. He didn't draw me a map for the rest of the boundary waters. He only had enough time to make me the primitive map. So on the way back though, there's Indians on the east side, big Indian village. I'm gonna search for them and try to make peace. Steven, buddy, probably won't ever see you again. You take care. You take care. Just gotta knock over this fire pit. Kaplow! Look at that guy, or that gal. Coming for me. Some intro behind him. Look at him right there. He's about to eat him. Look at him. Come on, bite on him. It's a good size one. Lunch walleye. If I can get it. Walleye tacos for lunch. We'll go through the middle, I guess? Yeah? Nope. Oh, hi, John. Oh, your baby. Sorry. Got a really bad wind gusts, like I say 40 miles per hour. And like, I always look out for widow makers. They're all kind of cracking and creeping. Are you gonna follow me? See, you protect me, right, from that bad tree if he falls. Yeah, all right. 2 trees just fell. A huge storm came through for about 15 seconds. There's one of the trees right there that just fell. And mosquitoes all over me. Gee, I have so many bites. It's crazy. When you're traveling, especially as far as I go, you gotta pace yourself. Because if you get to where you are and your arms and legs are destroyed, then you're not gonna... how I catch the large northern and large walleye that I do is I troll. And I troll with large lures for 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm not kidding you. 8 to 10 hours a day. And I might get 0. I have a few times gotten 0 from a whole 10 hours of paddling. And when you use large lures like that, you cancel out all the small fish and even the medium fish, most of them. It takes a lot. It takes a lot out of me, but it's like mushroom hunting. When you find that, or shed hunting, when you find that one shed after pushing for so long. Whenever you're tying your knots and you're hanging your ropes, make sure you don't ever look at the knot. It doesn't matter that much back at home, but here you get something in your eye, especially if you're by yourself, depending on how much or how bad it's in your eye. you could be screwed. Just don't look at the knot when you're tying it above your head. Okay, so whenever you're making your splinters, your finest wood to start fires with, make sure you don't pick any that have knots in them. Just get a straight piece of cut of wood. It'll splinter a lot finer and you can get a lot more. When you're doing the splinters, don't use enough force to where you will break your skin if you miss, because you're doing it so small. Just get it hammered in there a little bit and then tap it the rest of the way. So see, I'm not even looking, but that's the kind of force I could even use. Just like that. So if I miss, not gonna hurt nothing. Tonight we are making a pizza. Pizza crust, some pizza sauce. This is good. I've been out for a month before and this has been good the whole time. I mean, I haven't died or anything. I've only been sick one time from food, and that was my fault for sure. It wasn't this, it was something else. But anyways, red pepper, pizza season, pepperonis just smashed on that, olive oil, cheese. This stuff lasts forever. I mean, it gets, after about 3 weeks in the summer, it gets like slimy. And in really hot heat, what I do is I put it in a sock and in a Ziploc in a sock, and then I tie that sock off on a rope and I throw it in the lake. I let it sink all the way down, and that like refrigerates it, kind of, you know. Tin foil, pizza crust, pizza sauce, crushed red pepper, pizza seasoning, mashed up week-old cheese, pepperoni. 5 minutes, remove the heat, back and forth. Just kind of peek in, see where the cheese is, what everything looks like, and then we go on to the next one. One handle and a northern. I try to grab them with my dominant hand so I have more control, obviously. And whatever side the lure is on is whichever side I'm going to switch to the opposite, because I don't want my hands anywhere near that treble hook if I can help it. The treble hook is in between the gills. You want to always go backwards with it and then forwards. You don't want to rip any of the gills. That's like their lifeline. That is their lifeline. What's this guy? Looks like a false morel. I think it's edible. I think they say you're not supposed to eat it, but I'm pretty sure you can because I used to all the time. And look that up later. It smells very mushroomy. From the top, it looks like a really fat northern, right? Okay, so it's 11 o'clock in the morning right now. That is 5 hours of fishing this morning. Two fish. Yesterday I fished for 10 hours. 10 hours, I'd say at least 9 of it completely off, just trolling, paddling, and I got 3 fish. So sometimes 0. First few trips I started coming out here and catching big fish and finding these spots. It took a lot of effort to do it, and then paddle, and then, you know, cut firewood, filter water, port, everything else it takes. I'd just be drained and wouldn't enjoy it. You gonna get worse, are you? Oh shit, that does look pretty bad over there. I think that's coming my way. I placed the camera here because this is one spot where I go some years that if I am going to twist my ankle or break my back, it's going to be on a wet day like today on these slippery rocks, and I'm far enough away to where it would be quite a problem. Made it. Didn't break an ankle. That's good. All right. Shit, my other line went out. Oh. Nice. There you go. Get up right to it. Trolling with topwater down the Cowishi River. A little too fast. Oh, there's moose. Oh, dang it. There's moose over there. There he goes. It's like the 6 moose I've seen. Let's see if I can turn around. I don't think I can. All right. Ah, there they go. I knew you were gonna do that. Smallmouth bass, when they're feeding in the morning in shallow areas, like little islands that are submerged, you'll see their back. See them right there? It's like a shark. You just kind of prowl through there. I'm gonna catch them. There's like 4 or 5 right there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There. Yeah. Wow, that thing's huge. Look at that. Look at that football.